Many women have red flags that will ruin a man's life. It doesn't matter how nice and attractive a woman appears to be. The most beautiful things may be toxic. If you're overconfident and believe it can never happen to you, you are a fool. You will pay the price in the future if you ignore the warning signs or are too overconfident to learn about them. We will discuss 8 warning signs that all men should be aware of. Number 1. She doesn't believe in your work. A masculine man experiences freedom through his work. And when you get those things, and especially become more masculine, it becomes so important to have a feminine woman by your side who believes in your work. If you are with a girl right now who doesn't really care about the things that you do, your work, your studies, that big goal that you have, you might not be that compatible. You want her to be your number 1 biggest fan, and that you want her to be your cheerleader. If she doesn't really care or take much of an interest in your work, you might just want to reevaluate some things. Number 2. Daddy issues. We have all seen girls with daddy issues, and it never looked good. When a girl does not have a masculine father figure in her life, she will look for that in other men. Because she doesn't know what that masculine love looks like, she will get used to by guys that don't respect her. She doesn't even respect herself. There are some girls that lack the father figure and didn't go down this path with other guys that might actually have self-respect. But the red flag still remains. Why? They haven't seen how their mother respected her father, because she hasn't been taught how to respect a strong masculine figure. There is a big chance she will not know how to properly respect you. There are always expectations to the rule, but more often than not, it's better to find a girl that has a good relationship with her father and looks up to him. Number 3. Your partner being addicted to social media. We all know the dangers of social media. It damages a person's mental health, but it would also create a huge negative impact on your relationship. Think about it. When she is on social media, when she is Snapchatting some random people, and some of them are guys, when she's following 50 or 100 attractive guys on Instagram, and she sees all these fitness models, you don't want a girl who is constantly looking at guys who are more attractive than you, more successful than you, that she can't really even get anyway. Social media breeds the worst kind of person, and this is an iron rule for me. The girl that I date has no social media presence. She can have a very limited private account on Instagram or on Facebook, but she's not having a public Instagram page where random people can follow her and see her pictures. Number 4. Male friends. When a woman has male friends, it's time to bounce. A lot of people will call you jealous or insecure. For this, do not listen to them. Women and feminized men particularly do not understand what's wrong with this. The reason being is that many of them do not understand the male and female dynamic, or pretend they don't. It's truly pathetic in any other time of history. You would never let your woman be friends with a tribe of men. Can you imagine leaving your wife behind with her so-called male friends that are full of testosterone? It's only in the modern world that people will pretend sexual tension does not exist. They pretend male and female nature isn't a thing. Ask yourself this: what are the benefits of any man having female friends? There are no benefits. The only reason these so-called male friends stay around is because they wait for the moment she allows the slightest opening for sexual activity. The moment that happens, you will see the mask fall off as they turn into a hungry hyena. As for the woman, there are tons of benefits of having male friends. They can fix things for her and protect her. It's a game. Some women play getting all the benefits out of the fake friendship without giving anything in return. The reality is that, sooner or later, she will let her guard down and something sexual is bound to happen. Do not let the modern world fool you into men and women are the same. Male and female dynamics are a very real thing. Just to notice how the entire atmosphere changes when a girl walks in a room full of guys. Number 5. Fangirl. Can you imagine your girl going crazy, wanting to touch a rapper's shoes during a concert, or her putting pictures of him everywhere? As with the other red flags we have covered, this one will give 99 of men a bad feeling. That feeling isn't there for no reason. It's because you know innately she is not supposed to worship another man like that. You could ignore the feeling because you think it's no big deal, or even allow yourself to get brainwashed by feminism. The fact still remains. She believes that other men are better than you, and if she had the opportunity to leave you behind and have his babies, she would forget about you in a heartbeat. Think about that for a second. She will run at him full speed just to take a picture. If that doesn't tell you she considers this man to be superior to you, you are a blind man. Number 6. Sexual past. No man wants a woman that has a high body count. The modern and feminized world will tell you that you are insecure for this, but it's a universal feeling. Every man will feel a sense of disgust, no matter how they try to shame you for it. Why? Women must preserve their value, while men must create their value. Every woman could go around and sleep with different guys. There is nothing admirable about that, but it would destroy her innate value. There have been studies done that show that more sexual partners a woman had, the more difficult it becomes for her to bond and form a deep connection with a man. It is like they become emotionally damaged. The reality is that we don't need a look at studies to know this. It's something that has always been understood since the beginning of time. Number 7. Promiscuous friends. She might not be that sweet. We are all the average of 5 people we spend the most time with. Women are no different if her friends are all promiscuous and hook up with a bunch of guys. You already know she does the same. If it is just one friend, you could decide to give her a chance and tell her to break contact with that friend. But even in that situation, will you have to keep that red flag in mind and always remain sharp to patterns now? If she has multiple friends that are promiscuous, that's a huge red flag. Never underestimate the influence of her friends. Number 8. Center of attention. Nothing is worse than a woman that constantly wants to be noticed and watched by other people. If she constantly overtalks you or is louder than you, it's not only her trying to be the center of attention, but it's also her attempting to emasculate you. It's not a femininity. A feminine woman knows how to be a player too. If you want to follow the man's way, don't forget to express your appreciation by clicking the like and subscribe buttons. Till the next time.